Hi, folks. I hope you're having a pleasant Sunday. It is the 23rd of March, and I decided to make this live. Just something came over me as I was going through my searches daily. Just this strong intuition, it was almost like God was trying to tell me, you gotta be vocal. You gotta make this warning. And I gotta talk to you parents. It's so important. Some of the things that we ignore, we don't recognize, our minds are somewhere else. We don't pay attention. And that's why I need to tell you this. As a grandmother, as a parent who raised my own children, obviously, and as it happened to me as a kid, we take our kids to a lot of different things. We take our kids to the playground. We take our kids to different events. We take our kids to family dinners. We take our kids to company picnics, you know, and our kids are generally outgoing, they're meeting new people when you take them to these places, right? Maybe not to family dinners, but, you know, to strangers. You're going to a corporate picnic. A lot of companies have them. Or you're out shopping and you run into an old friend that you haven't seen in years. Some kind of a situation like that. Have you ever had your child, who's a very receptive, outgoing child, nothing shy about them, right? And you present your child and you go, "Oh, I want you to meet my little boy or my little girl." And all of a sudden, your child hides behind you, hides behind your leg, like the thumbnail picture. Your child is You don't know why your child's acting like this. Your child is usually, very outgoing. But there's this one particular person that "This is my child. I want you to meet my child." And your child hides behind your leg, or your child just restrains, just pulls back, and you don't know why. You don't understand. But you're determined as a parent, you're proud as a parent, you want your child, you "Look at my child, look what I created." And you're really trying to, and this kid is just pulling back. People, listen and watch your children. That child, the intuition of a child, the gut feeling of a young, innocent child is a lot stronger than you think. You have to read into the actions of your child. Your child non-verbally is telling you something when they act like that. Please pay attention. There is a reason your child is either hiding behind your leg or your child is pulling back. Your child's inner self is sending them alert systems. Stay away, stay away, stay away. You don't know this. You're not the child. All you wanna do is you're proud of your child, you wanna present your child to this person. Pay attention to the way your child is acting. You might not know, the child might not know, but there's a reason that child's gut is saying, "No, no, no." We don't know why, but we have to trust. And I'm gonna tell you some stories. One story in particular. It happened to me. I was about in 4th grade, 3rd or 4th grade. At school, you know how they take school pictures every year. Okay. I went to a Catholic school. I had a nun for a teacher at the time, and it was picture day. So the class was taken to the auditorium, and the photographer was set up in the corner. And as a class, we're okay, I'm with the rest of the class. And one by one, we would go up to the photographer. Okay, one by one, I went and got my picture taken, and then the next student, and the next student. And then as a group, we're standing there, right? And the photographer came in front of our group. We were done taking the pictures, and the photographer came over to our group, and I'm standing with a group of my classmates, and this photographer, his eyes fixated on me. I mean, he was zoned in on me. And then my eyes met his eyes, and I literally got chills. And I ran from the group, and I ran next to my teacher, who is a nun, and I hid behind her, and she's like, "Why are you not with the class?" Because I guess they were getting ready for a class, I don't remember, maybe they were getting ready for a class picture. I don't know what it was. But I went and I hid behind the nun, and she asked me, she goes, "Go with the class," and I'm like, "No." And she's like, "What's the matter?" And I told her, I said, "I don't like him. He's staring at me," or something like that. And she looked at me very seriously, and thank God for her. Thank God for her, because she took me seriously. And she says, "I will go with you. You will be all right." And she stayed right by my side until we got back to the classroom, away from that photographer. There was something about just that that look he was giving me. He was fixated. I had 20 kids around me. He wasn't looking at any of them. He was fixated on me and wouldn't stop staring and glaring at me, and it sent chills. I never saw that man before. Thank God I never saw him again, but I'll never forget that feeling. Never, ever will I forget that feeling. Obviously, I'm 70 years old and I'm telling you the story. And I swear on my life, I'm not making it up. Kids instincts have meaning. Listen to your children. Observe your children. If they're acting funny, if they're just something's off, you have got to pay attention. Please, please. There are way too many situations out there these days. Hell, it could be a neighbor down the street. It could be a family member that you least expected. It could be a janitor in your school. It could be anybody. Please listen to your children. Watch their actions around others. If they're acting off, which is just not their personality, pull them to the side. Sit down. Have a talk with them. Listen to them. Don't push them for your own happiness. Don't push them out of their own comfort zone. There's a reason they're restraining. They might not know why, but their gut is telling them. Listen to them. Please. It could be they're saving themselves from a very dangerous situation. Please listen to your children. Babies. I've seen babies do it. Happy, jumpy, cheery babies smiling all the time. And somebody will walk up to them and say, "Oh, let me see your baby." And the baby will just start crying and hide their face. And you're like trying to turn their face, and the baby is restraining and crying. And the baby was fine before that person approached him. We don't know why. As a young parent, we don't we don't understand. They obviously a baby can't tell you that they're too, but they get gut instincts too. If a baby is uncomfortable around certain people, don't push it. If a toddler is uncomfortable in a certain setting or at a company picnic and there's certain people that child just doesn't, you know, want to engage with, don't push it. Hold your child, protect your child. You don't have to understand. That body language is telling you everything you need to know. Trust me. Trust them. Trust their inner self. They're getting a warning and they're exhuming it through their actions. Pay attention. You could be saving your child from a very ugly situation. I just had to get this out. It was a gut feeling that was just gnawing at me. For all you young parents out there, please, please, in today's world, hell, this has been going on for years. It's just never been brought out so much. But please listen to your child. Please watch your child's actions. protect your child with everything in you. And if your child is acting off about a certain person, trust that child. Don't push that child out of his comfort zone. There's a reason. The child might not even realize it, but there's a reason that child is getting a bad signal. I hope you take me seriously. I've seen it. I've been in that position. My kids have been in that position. I think we've all had certain situations where our child just isn't receptive to a person for some reason or another. Don't push them. Hold them, protect them, and let it go. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope this video gets shared out to all the young parents across this nation and other nations. Our kids are the greatest gift God ever gave us. We need to protect them. We need to trust them. We need to honor them. And as any good parent, the last thing we want is for something wrong to happen. So let's be aware. Get those radars going. The alerts are out there. You just got to be aware. Have a wonderful Sunday. God bless you all. Please like this video. Please subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care.